Shawnee. Welcome back. Today is another collab with another one of my good friends, Nikki Lynn. We are going to use the same palette, which is the McGrath Celestial Nirvana. I think. Y'all know I always forget which palette we're supposed to use, but I think this is the one. I think it's the one, especially since it's super colorful. So if you haven't been to Nikki's channel, you should. She has a lot of colorful looks. She really likes colorful makeup, and I really like her Mishmash Monday videos where she takes like some randomly chosen shades from one palette and maybe a shade from another palette, and she creates a look. I don't know how she does it, but it really shows how creative she is. She's one of the most beautiful, caring, funniest, badassiest, truest people I've had the pleasure to meet. Love her. So definitely go over to Nikki's channel and see what look she's doing. And also, Nikki came up with some questions that we are going to each answer. So there are 10 questions, and while I'm answering the questions, I will be using the palette. And my shoulder hurts. I was going hard at yoga yesterday. Okay, I have no idea. I'm kind of feeling like a matte, all matte look. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to start with some primer. And I'm going to use the Colored Rain Paint Base Eyeshadow Base in the shade Wheat. All right. So the first question is, if you could only eat food from a certain culture, what would it be and why? So the food would be from my culture. I am Caribbean American, half Trinidadian, half Guyanese, and I would just stick with all the foods from Guyana and Trinidad. Particularly, I would want roti and curry chicken. And if we were expanding beyond Trinidad and Guyana, I would add either Belizean or Jamaican for some peas and rice and possibly some jerk chicken. So I would stick with the Caribbean food, all of it. It's much easier on the East Coast to get like Caribbean food. In California, not so much. I don't know why, but there is like so many Caribbean communities on the East Coast. So it's a lot easier to get the food. But roti and curry chicken is just like, it's so good. I mean, you probably already know curry chicken or curried chicken or chicken curry. Roti is just like, it's like flour. It's almost, the closest thing would be like a tortilla, but not. I know there are a couple people who are also Caribbean who watched my video. So if you can explain roti, go ahead, because it's like dough, but it's like thin and it's fried and so good, honestly. And that would be, we're having some, I think, for my dad's birthday party, and I plan on just posting up and getting a whole bunch of roti and curry chicken. Okay? Okay. Next question. Would you rather have to eat your least favorite thing every day for the rest of your life, or smell your least favorite smell for the rest of your life? Trying to think of what my least favorite thing is. Oh, this is hard. I'm gonna go into, I just changed my mind. Okay, you wanna go into this pink shade here. I think I'll go with eating my least favorite food. Because I wonder if I would like just start to like it. I feel like scents are just like, I don't like stinky smelling things. I don't even know what my least favorite food nor my least favorite scent is. But I feel like with the food, like maybe I could come to enjoy it, or even maybe I could like blend it up and just mix it with something so that I don't necessarily taste it. So yeah, I think I would go with my least favorite food every day for the rest of my life. But I don't know what that food is. Like, I'm trying to think and I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the only thing that comes to mind right now is like oysters. I know people love oysters, but no, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay. If you were like a MySpace page, y'all remember those? And played music whenever someone looked at you or met you, what would your song be? Obviously, it's gonna be something Kelly Clarkson. She has a song called Whole Lotta Woman, and I think that would be the song that, like, I would just walk into a room and it would play, or I would just like turn around and face someone and it would play. So I think that's the song. Let me see if I can get the lyrics, because it's a badass song. So the chorus is, I'm a whole lot of woman from the way I walk and toss my hips. I'm a whole lot of woman from the sound of my voice to the gloss on my lips. I'm a whole lot of woman. Anything I see, I want, I get. I'm a strong, badass chick with classic confidence. Yes. That would be it. That would be the song that would be the intro to me. All right. Number 4. What was your anthem or favorite song that you always had to have playing when you were growing up? I would say, I feel like my brother would say that it was either something from Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson. I'm going to go in with this shade next. Yeah, probably Mariah Carey. Probably like several of her songs. So like Dream Lover, come rescue me. Dream Lover. Do-do-do, dum. Do-do-do, do-do-do, dum. That's Always Be My Baby. Gosh, what else? Hero. Then a hero comes along. Gosh, all of them. Like all of the songs from, what is it? Rainbow or Daydreamer. Let me see. I need to look that up too. These are some, you know, going into the recesses of my brain kind of questions. One Sweet Day, Butterfly. I said Always Be My Baby, right? Yeah, just like the 90s albums of Mariah Carey. That would be what I would go with. Is there anything you wish would or could be invented? Wish would or could be invented. Probably, you know, like cures for everything. You know what I mean? Like, I think that we continue to create and learn like newer things and newer treatments and things like that. And so I hope that it comes true, my wish comes true, that we'll be able just to cure all the ailments in the world that people experience, right? Because I think there's still a long way for us to go in terms of treatment. We've come a long way with certain things, but it would be nice to, you know, just not have people suffering. If you were to exist in a show, movie, or game world, what would it be and why? Show, movie, or game world. Now, for sure, I don't know game. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you that one. So a show or a movie? Initially, my first thought is Gilmore Girls. But here's the thing. There was like one black person, so it probably wouldn't be the like most enjoyable little city to live in, little town. Because I'd be like the one lone black person, or along with Michelle. So, then I was thinking maybe Pretty Little Liars, because things would end real fast and quick with these Pretty Little Liars. Like, I would not even be playing with these folks trying to blackmail people and stuff. We would stop real fast and quick, okay? We wouldn't be going through it all. Now I'm going to go into this shade here. Maybe A Different World. That would be cool. Like some of the old school like TGI Friday or TGIF shows, like Family Matters, or maybe even like Sister Sister. I don't know if I would be one of the twins or not. Those are just shows that I liked as I was growing up, and then Gilmore Girls and Pretty Little Liars are like later in the game. But they're just shows that I have enjoyed. I don't know that there's a specific show that I feel like, oh, that would be the one that I would be in. But maybe for movie, Legally Blonde. Or, I mean, like, Waiting to Exhale. I'm trying to think of movies with black people. Girls Trip, although I've actually never seen that. But for funsies, probably Legally Blonde. I think I would be like a bestie to Elle. Like I'd be at law school with her. Yeah. That's all I can think of, honestly. I don't think of these things, so this is interesting. What's your go-to perfume or cologne or infuser scent, and is there a reason why? So my go-to perfume or cologne is Michael Kors Sexy Amber, and my go-to like room scent is like a warm amber or warm vanilla. I just really like an amber scent has like this, there's a sweetness to it, but also like this musk that I really like, because I don't really like floral scents or fruity scents. I like that more musky kind of scent, and I like warm scents. So in my office at work, I will often spray some like warm vanilla spray. If not vanilla, because that one I just feel like is warm and welcoming. I will also sometimes use lavender, because I find that's maybe the one floral thing that I like. It has like, I think like a fresh like and refreshing kind of fragrance. Very calming. I used to spray this in my old office, and I had a client who would come in and just be like, so my office was known to be like very calming and peaceful. So I think those are the scents and reasons why. Would you rather have to be around the person you hate the most for a whole month, or have the song that annoys you the most play every day for a whole month? I'm gonna go with the song. There are a couple people, one of us wouldn't make it. One of us wouldn't make it that whole month. We wouldn't. I probably couldn't last a day with certain folks. So I would go ahead and say, I'll listen to the song every day for a month. And nobody said I had to have it on full blast. Or maybe I could have it on just like while I brush my teeth. Like I'm okay with that. I would rather do that than hang out with people I can't stand. There's only a couple of people I would say I hate in the world. You know, I don't go around hating people, but there's a couple. There's a couple. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with a matte look today. If you had to glow like one of the gods and goddesses in Hercules, what color would your glow be? I do not remember the gods and goddesses in Hercules, but if we're thinking of like Greek mythology, initially I was going to say Hera, because she's like the queen of the gods, right? And she's like married to Zeus. But when I found out that Zeus is her husband and her brother, I was like, never mind. I'm good. Nope. So I think I would go with Aphrodite, you know. Just like all about love and passion. So I think I would go with Aphrodite. Last question. What is your favorite look the other has done? That one is super hard because Nikki does a lot of colorful looks that I really like. I will go through and pick a couple. There's this one look she did that was like a little softer, more like natural and neutral, and I thought she looked so incredibly gorgeous in that look. I kind of often think she always looks incredibly gorgeous in every look, so it would be impossible to pick a favorite, honestly. I go to her channel and her Instagram and I'm just always like, this person, this girl is just stunning, you know? I'm gonna go in with this shade just to blend things out a little bit. So, ooh, I can't even pick a favorite. I really, really admire her ability to blend colors and be creative and use colors in innovative ways, because I don't know that I always do that. Like some of the shades she gets for her Mishmash Monday, I'm like, how are you gonna put together a look with that? And she always does, and it always looks good. It doesn't look like a mess. And I just like the way she thinks about color and how she places color on her eye and just in the look overall. And I can appreciate her obsession with highlighter, very similar to Jan. They're both like obsessed with highlighter, even though that's not me. I still really like that Nikki just gets so excited about highlighter. Okay, so I'm gonna finish everything off and I'm gonna come back and wrap it all up. So here is the finished look. Always love me some Mova, some Pat McGrath. Make sure that you head over to Nikki's channel to see how she answered the questions and also to see what lovely look I already know that she did. And I'm guessing it has a lot of highlighter. Well, I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know if you have any answers to these questions. I'll try to remember to put them in the description box. Anyway, I would love it if you liked the video, and I would love it even more if you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.